deep in the heart of whispering woods, where the trees seem to murmur secrets to one another and the air is thick with the scent of moss and wildflowers, a new day was just beginning to unfold. Sunlight danced through the ancient trees, casting golden patterns on the forest floor and illuminating hidden corners where shadows lingered. In this magical place, where every rustle of leaves hinted at a story waiting to be told, a remarkable meeting was about to unfold, one that would be whispered about for years to come. Barnaby, a spirited chocolate-brown dog with a nose for adventure and a heart full of boundless energy, bounded through the undergrowth. His ears flopped as he leapt over fallen logs, his tail a blur of excitement. Barnaby believed that every mystery could be solved with a dash of courage and a well-timed bark, and he never missed a chance to explore the unknown. On this particular morning, a strange and unfamiliar scent drifted on the breeze, tickling Barnaby's nose and piquing his curiosity. He followed the trail, weaving between ferns and brambles, until he stumbled into a sunlit clearing he'd never seen before, a place that felt both new and ancient at the same time. There, reclining regally on a large, sun-warmed rock, was Leo, a majestic old lion whose golden mane was streaked with silver, each strand a testament to the wisdom of his years. His amber eyes, deep and knowing, watched the world with a calm that only comes from a lifetime of experience. Barnaby skidded to a halt, his paws kicking up soft earth, tail wagging furiously. He stared in awe, hardly believing his eyes. The legendary guardian of the woods, spoken of in hushed tones by the other animals, was real and right before him. Leo regarded the energetic newcomer with quiet amusement, a gentle smile playing at the corners of his mouth. "You seem to be in quite a hurry, little one," he rumbled, his voice deep and warm, echoing through the clearing like distant thunder. Barnaby, not one to be intimidated, puffed out his chest and stood as tall as he could. "I'm not little. I am Barnaby, the bravest adventurer in the forest. I chase the world. I don't run from it," he declared, his voice ringing with pride and just a hint of nervous excitement. For a moment, the air between them crackled with curiosity and possibility. Two opposites, one young and restless, the other old and wise, stood face to face, each sensing that this encounter was no ordinary meeting. Neither could have guessed that their lives, and perhaps the fate of the entire forest, were about to change forever. Suddenly, the wise Professor Hoot swooped down, his feathers ruffled with worry. "Barnaby, Leo, thank goodness you're here," he hooted. "A great shadow has fallen. The great river has stopped flowing. The forest is in crisis." Barnaby's ears perked up, excitement and concern mixing. "A real mission! I'll find the blockage and fix it! Just point me there!" Leo rose, his gaze steady. "Haste is dangerous. Whatever stopped the river must be powerful. We need strength and careful planning." Professor Hoot nodded gravely. "You must work together. The forest depends on you." Barnaby was ready to dash off, but Leo's words lingered. The challenge was clear. Save the river, save the woods. Two very different heroes, one urgent mission. With Professor Hoot gone, a new tension simmered between Barnaby's restless impatience and Leo's measured caution. The forest seemed to hold its breath, sensing the rift between its two unlikely champions. Every rustle in the undergrowth, every distant call of a bird, felt charged with uncertainty as the dog and lion faced each other, neither willing to back down. "We don't have time to think," Barnaby insisted, circling Leo with nervous energy. His paws barely touched the ground as he darted around, eyes wide with urgency. "Every second we wait, things get worse. The animals are thirsty now," he barked, glancing toward the parched herd gathered at the empty waterhole. Their desperate eyes seemed to echo his plea, making the weight of responsibility almost unbearable. Leo replied, his voice calm but firm, "And if it's a wall of rocks or a dam of trees, charging ahead without a plan could put everyone in danger. Rushing in blindly could make things worse. Sometimes caution is the only thing that stands between hope and disaster." Barnaby mocked Leo's slow, deliberate pace, exaggerating each step with a dramatic flair. But beneath the playful act, frustration simmered, and the lion's patience wore thin. "You mistake caution for cowardice," Leo growled, his tail lashing. "Your bravery is blind, Barnaby. Charging ahead without thinking isn't courage, it's recklessness." Their argument grew heated, voices rising above the quiet forest. Each was convinced their way was best, neither willing to yield. The air crackled with pride and stubbornness. "If you want to run into danger, go alone," Leo declared, turning away. "I won't join a fool's errand." His words hung in the air, heavy with disappointment. Barnaby bristled, torn between pride and purpose. He wanted to prove himself, but the thought of failing the animals gnawed at him. The mission and their partnership hung in the balance, teetering on the edge of collapse. Both knew the stakes were higher than their egos. The forest's fate depended on whether they could find common ground, or if their stubbornness would doom them all. Silence fell, heavy with unspoken challenge. In that stillness, the future of the forest waited for their next move. Their tense standoff was suddenly interrupted by a soft, trembling sob that drifted through the clearing, cutting through the tension like a gentle breeze. Rosie the rabbit, her fur ruffled and eyes wide with fear, hesitantly hopped into the open space, her tiny frame almost swallowed by the towering trees around her. With a quivering voice, she managed to say, "My brother Pip went to find water. He's lost." Her words barely more than a whisper, but heavy with worry. Barnaby's bravado faded instantly, his heart softening as he saw the fear in Rosie's eyes. The playful rivalry that had filled the clearing moments before now seemed trivial. He gently comforted Rosie, realizing that sometimes, courage means putting others before yourself. This was no longer about pride or proving a point. Leo, too, felt his anger dissolve. The sight of the frightened rabbit reminded him that true strength lies in compassion. "The little one's safety comes first," he said, his voice warm and reassuring. "Barnaby, your nose is sharp. You can help us find Pip's trail," Leo suggested, his tone now filled with trust and hope. Barnaby looked up, surprised by Leo's faith in him. For the first time he realized that even the mightiest lion needed help sometimes. "And your eyes are sharper than mine," Barnaby replied, meeting Leo's gaze. "Together we'll be stronger. We'll search for Pip as a team." In that moment, the dog and lion set aside their differences. They became a team. Barnaby's keen nose and quick feet, Leo's powerful stride and sharp vision. What once divided them now became their greatest strengths. Their unique gifts, when combined, made them unstoppable. United by a shared purpose, the three set off into the forest, determination shining in their eyes. Rosie, no longer alone, found hope in her unlikely rescuers. The mission was no longer about who was right or wrong, it was about saving a life, about friendship, and about the wisdom that comes from working together. As they moved deeper into the woods, the forest itself seemed to watch with hope, sensing the power of their newfound partnership. Side by side, they followed the winding trail toward the river, each step a testament to the strength found in unity and the wisdom of putting others first. Barnaby tracked Pip's scent along the path, Leo scanning for danger from above. At a fork, the trail vanished. Barnaby hesitated, looking to Leo. Leo climbed a rise, spotting a nibbled cloverleaf down the right path. "That way," he called. Barnaby trusted Leo's sight, quickly picking up Pip's scent again. "You were right," Barnaby barked, tail wagging. Their teamwork grew stronger with each step. They learned to rely on each other's strengths. Barnaby's nose, Leo's eyes. The search became a true partnership. Every challenge brought them closer. Together they pressed on, hope rising with every clue. At the riverbank, they found the problem, a massive dam of logs and rocks with Pip stranded atop it, shivering. Barnaby wanted to rush in, but paused, looking to Leo for guidance. Leo analyzed the dam. "It's unstable. If we climb, it could collapse. But together, we can build a bridge." They spotted a sturdy log. Leo pushed with his strength, Barnaby guided it into place. With effort and teamwork, they created a bridge to the dam. "Pip, cross the log," Barnaby called. Pip, trembling, hopped across to safety. Their combined effort had saved him. The dam still blocked the river, but now they faced it as a team. Their trust was unshakable. The real rescue had only just begun. With Pip safe, Leo turned to the dam. He waded into the shallow water, searching for the key log. "Stand back!" he roared, then pushed with all his might. The log shifted, then broke free with a crash. Water surged forward, the dam collapsing in a rush of sound and spray. The great river flowed again, life returning to the forest. Rosie hugged Pip, tears of joy streaming down her face. Animals gathered, cheering their heroes. Professor Hoot praised their wisdom and teamwork. Barnaby and Leo had saved Whispering Woods. Not alone, but together. The forest was alive with gratitude and hope. As sunset painted the sky, the animals returned home, the crisis over. Barnaby and Leo sat together in the clearing, the tension of the morning replaced by quiet camaraderie. "I was wrong," Barnaby admitted. "Your planning mattered. I would have gotten stuck myself." Leo smiled. "And your courage was essential. Without you, we'd never have found Pip." They realized each had something to learn from the other. Silence settled, warm and comfortable. They had started as strangers, now they were friends. Barnaby yawned, eyeing Leo's rock. "There's room for two," Leo offered. As darkness fell, the dog and lion rested side by side, partners, heroes, and friends. The story of Barnaby and Leo became legend in Whispering Woods. It began with a clash of pride, a mission from Professor Hoot, and a lost rabbit in need. Their differences nearly tore them apart, but empathy and teamwork brought them together. Barnaby's nose and Leo's eyes saved Pip and the river. Their combined strengths restored the forest and inspired all. They learned that true partnership means valuing what makes each other unique. From that day, the forest remembered, even the most unlikely pair can achieve greatness together. And so, their friendship became a timeless tale of courage, wisdom, and unity.